Hello, good afternoon. This is our first E3 roundup video. I am joined here today by Liam from IIM.
Hello.
And Kestrin, who is on the IIM network. You can check out his channel. Links
AKA
will be in description and annotation on screen right now.
Indeed.
We're here to discuss the Xbox E3 conference. Did everyone enjoy the conference?
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, there was the typical PlayStation Xbox war going on after Sony had done their extremely impressive one.
Yeah. Matt?
Oh, sorry, I thought Liam was still going. Anyway, yeah, basically, I enjoyed it. I thought that Xbox kind of did what everyone wanted finally, because last year was a load of old really. So what they did was just,
oh yeah, we got this app that you can do this with, and yeah, you have to you can't share games and all that.
but this time they were just like, yep, game, like all the exclusives. It was insane. In terms of Sony's one, I didn't actually watch it, but
I watched about 30 minutes.
Some of the trailers afterwards, and they actually looked all right as well. But yeah, personally, I enjoyed the Xbox one more.
Well, yeah, they said they were going to focus on games, and that was literally the only thing they spoke about for the whole hour and a half they were on. So that was good in that sense. The first game they came out with was Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Sorry.
Was that a wise decision?
Actually, I don't know why I made that noise. That looks like the most decent COD game ever.
It does,
because COD has always been like the same game. This is going to upset Matt a lot. It's like FIFA. It's the same game. And I'm not like, it is literally the same game, they just change bits as they go along. I mean, sometimes, yeah, FIFA's kind of, you can sit down and have fun. COD is just like, no. But this one, they kind of, I don't know, they've deteriorated, wow, they've like deterred away from the really typical storyline, which is one country invades another and there's explosions. So I think it works. I mean, they've stolen a lot from like Transformers and Elysium and other things, but I like the idea of it now, finally, which I'm almost ashamed to say.
I feel the same, but I still believe that after the initial hype, like, oh my god, this COD might be different, it will turn out that the multiplayer just feels the same once again. Yeah. To me, that happened with Ghosts. I was like, yeah, this actually looks pretty good. I might pick this up, and I did. And then I was just like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done. And then I sold it. So I think that might just end up
take profit
being like that, but maybe it'll be a bit more fun because it's future and they've got a lot more like
there's more that's possible. Yeah
I saw a lot of Titanfall in it, which was interesting.
Yeah, that's the other one. Yeah, Titanfall and Elysium, both there.
Just yeah.
Well, the next thing they came out with was Forza Horizon 2. Personally, I loved the first Forza Horizon. I'm not sure if either of you have played it.
I played every Forza game. I didn't play Horizon only because I didn't like the look of it. Just because, I don't know, I felt like they were going like...
It's arcadey, it's not
yeah,
really...
it's like PGR Forza, and like, I liked them being separate. I didn't like how they kind of... I don't know. I didn't play it, so I can't say I didn't enjoy it, but I just didn't like the look of it. And then, but no, I mean, obviously it's a beautiful game, so it looks very interesting.
I didn't even watch the trailer. I don't think I was around at that time. But if it's I lie. I watched one on YouTube afterwards, but I don't know if that was the actual official E3 one, but it was one that came out around the same time. It looks okay. I don't know. I don't really know what much else there is they can do with in terms of racing games apart from graphics wise. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. But I've never really been a huge fan of racing games. Although I used to enjoy them quite a long time ago, but now they just seem like the same thing over and over again until Burnout comes along and makes it so you can smash people off the road and cause loads of havoc. That's my opinion on racing games.
And with that, they also announced that Forza 5 had the Nürburgring as free DLC, and you could download it there and then. Is that a good publicity stunt there?
Well, Nürburgring's always been like great, but I don't know. I was a bit like, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that, so I don't really know. I don't really have much to comment on Forza, really.
Next one they showed off was Evolved, which is now definitely confirmed to be 4v1 multiplayer.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be 4v4, but it's not.
No, that'd be insane.
So
I reckon they should eventually add a 4v4, because although running around fighting one person as a huge, massive beast is fun and all that, I reckon people are going to want to be able to like blow each other's heads
What do you
off.
mean, like 4 soldiers against 4 soldiers? Or?
Yeah, that I don't know. Maybe that won't work with the like concept of the game. It wouldn't fit. But then at the same time, I think it would just be a cool thing to have there for people that don't want to kill a huge giant creature.
Well, yeah, we had the opportunity to play the game at Comic Con, but we didn't because of the queues.
Queued for like
but-
maybe 3 minutes, and I was like, it's boring.
I've sort of already decided that it's a game that I'm going to be getting because I've watched some like gameplay and stuff of it, and it does look like a pretty goddamn good game. So I'm just all like, yeah, probably going to get that. In terms of the story mode, I have no clue. Is there a story mode in it?
No idea.
I have no idea. It's
Yeah, I
from the
don't know.
people who made Left 4 Dead before Valve bought them. So,
Well, it looks good for there.
It does.
yeah. The next, which is my personal favourite, was Assassin's Creed Unity, with the additional 4-player hop-in, hop-out co-op. They also said there's going to be no multiplayer, like what we're used to in Assassin's Creed, but instead co-op will be the main focus.
Well, I don't think multiplayer was ever particularly exciting in Assassin's Creed, so I don't really care about that. But yeah, it looks very nice, that game. I mean, I'm not like huge on Assassin's Creed games because I'm just not. But yeah, that does look pretty good. That game.
I'm basically
The
just
graphics are
questioning.
insane.
Yeah, on the graphics point, I'm just questioning how that's even going to run on an Xbox. I mean, I own one and I prefer an Xbox, but looking at that, they struggle to like get 60 frames on just like a normal game, and like they don't even get 1080p most of the time. How is this even gonna? I just don't understand the optimization that's going to be required to get it to be 900 and whatever p that it's supposed to be, or even 1080 at that matter. I don't know what's even going to happen there, but in terms of the game itself, it looks like just wow. And I'm so glad it's a full next gen game and it's not on like previous consoles, just because of the fact it means they can literally shove everything into it and make it look as good as it could. And yeah, I really do hope that it's going to be amazing because I've always been a huge Assassin's Creed fan.
Same. And this is the one I'm most looking forward to because I've owned every Assassin's Creed. So.
Indeed.
Next, we had a very, very small sneak peek for Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yeah. Sorry, that's a good game.
Yeah, let's.
That just wow. That game needs to hurry.
I've never played Dragon Age.
And you
I
missed
can't
out.
believe that. You need to get down to that quickly.
You haven't played
Yeah.
Mass Effect either.
Yeah.
They've
I
like-
know.
Like the
BioWare
Dragon Age
makes
now,
quite
they
good
feel a bit dated, but
I'm not really a
they're still
BioWare
enjoyable.
fan.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, you heard off a friend that Mass Effect was bad. You played the demo and then was like, yeah, I'm not going to get that game.
Yeah. They have released gameplay since, but I haven't seen that. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think
It
BioWare
looks-
are very slow on their games, but they're both really good. Like, I'm not even sure if BioWare made any games apart from Dragon Age and Mass Effect.
I don't know if we're going to be going on to the Witcher point in a second, so I won't go into a lot of detail about it, but I don't know which one's going to win there, because in terms of graphics-wise, I've got to say The Witcher takes it, because some of the stuff from that, but I reckon in terms of just game, like the game overall, I think Dragon Age is
yeah.
going to get it, because of
The fight
BioWare's
Witcher has always
story
been
and
like
fighting.
no.
Some of the locations in that game and the way they've created the world just looks damn. But yeah, that's going to be hopefully a great game. Although I don't know which one's going to do better. I think I secretly hope it's Dragon Age. Yeah.
yeah. Next was Sunset Overdrive. I don't know what I make of that game, to be
That's
honest.
just that seems. I mean, it seems interesting, but I don't know.
It looks like a fun game, as in it's going to be similar to Plants vs Zombies. It's fun just to play and
like 30 minutes and then.
do all that random stuff that you can do in it. But then I'm not a big fan of those sort of games that are just I don't know. It looks good, but it looks more like an arcade game that you can load on the arcade when they eventually decide to put that on Xbox One. God. But yeah. That's my opinion on that. I don't really have much of an opinion, to be honest, apart from the fact that I'm probably not going to get it.
It looks like a kid's game, to be honest.
Yeah.
It doesn't really appeal to us.
Man.
It's actually a very violent game, but yeah.
Yeah. But the next one was DLC for Dead Rising 3, and the name of the DLC is Super Ultra Dead Rising 3 Arcade Remix Hyper Edition.
Hyper Edition out. Yeah.
I don't get what they're doing. Dead Rising was terrible.
I didn't see the gameplay of that at E3, but I watched a Let's Play of it earlier today. No, just what a waste of time. Like, yeah.
I don't even know. I had Dead Rising 3 on Xbox, and to be honest, it looked absolutely disgusting. I don't know what they did, but the graphic style of that game, maybe it's just because the Xbox couldn't max it at 1080, but it was, it didn't feel nice to play, didn't look nice. Like Dead Rising 2, that was all right. That was
yeah. Dead Rising 2 was great.
Yeah. This one just it didn't.
Because I played Dead Rising 3 for about 20 minutes, and no.
In terms of a next gen game as well, it even though you were playing it on Xbox One, at some points it felt as if I could like be playing on a 360 right now because this looks and feels like a 360 game, even though I know it was released on 360 as well, but I expected there to be some sort of like amazing.
I don't think it was. I think it was a launch title.
Yeah, it was a launch title.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, it's exclusive.
It was on 360 as well.
No, it was that lacking.
God. Well, yeah, that proves my point. Anyway.
Yeah. Next one, I think Liam's going to have a particular fonding to is Disney Fantasia Music Evolved.
Oh my god, that game.
I missed this one because my internet decided to die during the stream.
Damn.
What is it? Is it basically Guitar Hero or is it a karaoke game?
It's a dance game. It's like they did something to like they announced it and then everyone went ballistic. And then they did a link into I can't remember if it was Dance Central or just Dance. They did a link to one of
Dance Central Spotlight's their other game they announced.
That was
as
it,
well,
yeah.
So.
But I'm going to be honest, I don't actually know what Disney Fantasia really is. But it's Disney, so you can't really lose. I mean, Disney Infinity is just like the world's biggest waste of a game, but I'm hoping Fantasia won't be like that. I don't know what Fantasia is, but I'm excited for it.
I don't even think I was there somehow. I literally don't remember seeing that at all, but yeah, cool.
Yeah, so neither of those games are, in my opinion, that exciting. I'm not into the whole dance, singing kind of stuff. But
Neither am I. I've never really been.
No.
I think it's just, in terms of Xbox wise, it's just like, buy or connect. Like,
it's an upcoming motion-controlled music rhythm game.
It's basically
that's
asking you to use Connect when.
Yeah, exactly. When they've kind of given up on Connect, so that's awkward.
Next, I think Matt's favourite, Fable Legends.
Well, it wouldn't be. It's not my favourite.
Well, you like Fable games.
Yeah, I love Fable, and this one some people, in terms of some people, Liam, don't seem to look.
I love Fable 1 was like one of the greatest games, and Fable, I think it was called Fable Anniversary, I'm not sure. That again was just, that was the same game, so it would be. And Fable 2, I love that game. Fable 3, that can just die, but I'm not sure. I mean, it looks good, but I say it doesn't feel like I wasn't playing it, but it didn't look like a Fable game to me anymore.
Well, I don't know. I felt
that's the part I love most about Fable is
it has 4v1 co-op, but kind of. Yeah.
I felt like,
and the RTS thing.
I have loved all the Fables, but I just felt this one still looked like Fable to me. Like all the voice acting and
voice acting
the
wise,
style of
Fable.
the clothes that they were wearing.
The voice acting was hilarious.
Very British.
I don't know. I mean, I won't know until I played it, but it just didn't look like a game I knew.
They also announced there's going to be a beta for it in autumn.
So applying for that.
And moving on to the next game, Halo Master Chief Collection, which is Halo 1 anniversary, Halo 2 anniversary, Halo 3 and Halo 4 bunged in the same box.
It's really annoying because if I didn't own the games, I would immediately buy it. But the fact that the only way you can get access to that Halo 5 beta is this. Like, if you already own all the games, you don't want to buy them again.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it was like $60. It's pretty cheap for all 4 games, and Halo 2 is going to be Halo 2 Anniversary when the bundle is available, but I'd rather just buy Anniversary on its own. I mean, I like the idea of it, like, for people who, have played the games and were like, well, I always want to do a marathon. It's perfect, but I think they've been a bit cheeky making it so you have to buy all 4 games to get the beta.
I don't really have any comments on this one because I've not really ever managed to get into Halo apart from the original ones on the first Xbox. Like ever, God, them days. I enjoyed it then, and then I just sort of didn't play it.
Well, after
any
Halo
others.
3, everything just went wrong.
And then
I loved Halo Reach. Though.
I played
Reach
them,
was-
but I didn't get to it.
Reach
I like-
was Reach was.
I like the
right.
multiplayer in Reach.
Yeah,
and
that
the
was
Forge.
probably
Forge
one of the better
was cool.
multiplayers.
But it's not bad value though. It's going to be
Isn't it?
£55 for 4
But I mean,
games.
for 4 games, that's pretty.
It's 92 multiplayer maps.
Yeah.
And over 60 campaign missions.
It's
Yeah.
quite a good price.
That's really good, and you get access to the beta as well.
Yeah. And to Halo Nightfall, which is
Yeah, well,
Halo
Nightfall is
TV
the series that Ridley Scott is doing.
which bridges the gap between Halo 4 and 5.
5, yeah, that's going to be interesting. I mean, obviously it'll be. I mean, I say obviously, it should be good because Ridley Scott's
I'd
doing
hope
it.
so.
Sorry, that's.
But yeah, moving on. Rise of the Tomb Raider.
I didn't even see this, and I'm not really fussed. to be
They
honest.
did a CGI trailer. Like they obviously had no gameplay, but
I like the
don't
last
really
Tomb Raider.
understand
The
why
last
the
Tomb
hell they
Raider
would
was-
call it that.
The last Tomb Raider was a really good game, but I didn't see this, and I didn't have enough interest in it to search it up. So yeah, I don't have anything to say about it.
I don't really have anything to say about it either, apart from it just looks exactly the same as the last one. I think.
Well,
I read the trailer
I'm
correctly. I
not
don't.
personally a fan of Tomb Raider. You know, I bought it for £5 in a Steam sale, so I can't care that much about it. But
Yeah, I don't know.
hopefully it'll be good. It's the first because this Tomb Raider reboot made a lot of money, so they jump on the bandwagon to make more money. Next is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Yeah, that looks pretty good, that game.
It does.
But again, like Matt said, Dragon Age and Witcher are
The
going
Witcher to me has always seemed like it's been about visuals and like story. In terms of gameplay wise, I've never enjoyed any of the
Well,
Witchers.
this is the first free
Combat
roam one.
has always
Well, I played
been-
Witcher
Yeah.
2 for about 8 hours, but never finished it.
I
That
just
was, yeah,
don't
it was alright, but the gameplay was just, I don't know, it feels really meh.
feel clunky. I hope that this one fixes that and actually
Yeah.
makes it all smooth and amazing. Because then, if that's the case, then it'll be like insane. But I don't know. Is this one full free roam like Dragon Age?
Apparently, this is the
apparently,
first free roam title for
Yeah.
The Witcher.
Well, it
So-
looks, in terms of that, it'll probably be cool, but then if they fix like the clunky combat and like all that, the annoying animations that are so terrible, then yeah, it should be a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Killer Instinct's getting a reboot.
Yeah, nobody cares about that game. I'm sorry, but
Next game.
I don't even know what that game is.
Yep, next game.
So, Tom Clancy's The Division, which is
Oh,
now
this
Xbox
game.
One lead development
This game.
with PC.
Wait, what did you say that last bit?
It's got lead development on Xbox and PC, but Xbox has got exclusive DLC or
I
timed
don't
DLC.
understand why, because surely they'd want to put it on the system where it looks the nicest. I know I
Well,
keep
that's-
knocking Xbox.
they've
but I like Xbox
they've put it on PC. That's what you just said. They've
True, but I mean,
named
what-
it on PC now instead.
is this going to be? Can I just ask before I keep saying, "Oh, it's not going to be able to do it"? Are they? Have they announced that any of the new games coming out are going to be running at 1080p? 60?
They as one of the selling features for the Master Chief Collection, they said every Halo game will be 60 FPS at 1080p.
That looks good. Yeah, that's going to be good. Is there any others?
They didn't announce it for any others, so I'm going to assume
I remember
not.
last time they were all like, "Oh yeah, this
There's-
FPS does
There's
this."
not
And-
like even 10 titles in the Xbox which does 1080p 60 FPS yet. So
Well, I hope they can, fix that with this.
Yeah.
But it's going to be, that trailer though, I was just like, yeah. And I've just found something.
Yeah, that trailer was
that never needs to
absolutely
do.
insane.
because they did another trailer in the Ubisoft conference, which was the really dramatic, emotional one.
Yeah, that
Which
was so
was-
good. I was just, and the gameplay of that. Damn, that looks so good. I mean, just,
Yeah.
I just,
That's gonna be like the greatest game ever to have like 3 or 4 mates and just run around killing things. That's gonna be so fun.
It's
Yeah.
just, wow. It's going to be absolutely insane. I can't wait for that game.
Yeah, neither. It's gonna be so good.
Next game is an interesting one because we don't actually know what kind of game it is. It's Scalebound.
I absolutely love. Like the trailer was just beautiful, but like you said, it could be a chess game. We don't know.
It reminded me of a game that I can't remember the name of. All the way like back on PS3, like when it was new, it was an exclusive to PS3 where you basically like ride dragons and.
It was
kill
the same people, yeah. Platinum Made Studios.
Yeah, I
Platinum
think,
Studios. Yeah, because the last game they made was a dragon riding game again.
and I don't know. It doesn't really appeal to me, but
I don't know.
it might be good because we
I
didn't see anything.
really got attached to the trailer. I don't know why, but yeah, I mean, like you said, we don't know what game it is. It's probably going to be like a chess game.
Yeah. And final game is the new Crackdown.
I mean, I like Crackdown, but oh well.
We missed some games. What about Far Cry and all that?
They weren't in the Xbox conference.
Oh yeah, good point. Okay, continue.
But yeah, I love Crackdown.
I loved Crackdown 1, played Crackdown 2. Well, I played the Crackdown 2 demo.
Oh.
But there was no change really, so I was like, yeah, nah.
And just turned into Rick Ross.
Yeah. Oh. But I don't know. I mean, again, they didn't really show much. They showed some police officers going over the top by nuking a building with petrol tanks and destroying like an entire district to capture one guy who they probably didn't even get alive in the end. So yeah, didn't really show much gameplay or any. I mean, it might be. It was probably
looks alright. I've never been a massive fan of Crackdown because it just feels like similar now to how Saints Row turned out, where you get everything, you're super overpowered, you can kill anyone, like 62,000 billion enemies come on you and you can kill them in like one shot and all that sort of stuff. That's what I found. And you can like, just no. I don't enjoy games like that because they don't have a challenge, but whatever the new Crackdown's going to be like, hopefully they...
Well, we'll see. And it might come to PC as well, so...
Yeah.
The Master Race.
Da-da-da.
And well, that's everything according to this list, which happened in the Xbox conference. So, thank you for listening, everyone, and we'll see you again soon.
Peace out.